What's going on? It's Chris Loos. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I appreciate your time. You can connect with me on social media at Chris Loos Media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you use. I've been in this radio music industry for over 20 years, just answering questions here on the YouTube channel. This one is from Gustavo in Arizona, in AZ. He reached out on Instagram. This question: what famous artists have you seen blow up and how did they do it? So, Gustavo, your question: what famous artist have you seen blow up? How did they do it? I've seen a few, more than a few. I've been doing radio for over 20 years. There's been a lot of superstars that have happened in that time. I'll answer that one with kind of from my take on what I felt was one of the coolest. There were a few different ones, so no shade to anybody else, but Soulja Boy. I feel like there was so much genius in how he blew up with MySpace, with his music, and then with him and his character and the glasses and this brand, this Soulja Boy brand that he popped off and used this thing called social media and MySpace to do it. That was just really, really fresh to me. I was blown away by it. You might not be as familiar with his music now, but he's still making music, he's still making money, and it got him to a point that has been good enough to have a career. And he's a controversial dude. The dude likes to stir it up. I got to interview him. I think he was 18 years old. I'm gonna try to find a picture to put on here. Cool dude. I liked him. He was young, baggy clothes, I think was still that thing we're gonna see. But no, seeing how he used that medium to get on. Also, his music was fresh, you know what I mean? It was in sports, athletes started using it. It just became a thing. The dance, you know what he did. So I feel like that was really creative in how he did it. Somebody else, let me think of a more recent one to give you. That was MySpace. So that was baby social media days, before it was probably even called social media. But one more recent would be Tierra Whack. If you don't know her, look her up. She's super dope, really cool, creative, different artist. But she had made 60-second songs, done a whole project, but put visuals to it on her Instagram because 60-second videos work on IG. That was so interesting to me because I was like, dang. And when it starts popping and that 58th, 59th second is over and you're like, I said, oh, come on, I want more. She was so brilliant. I felt like she just left you wanting more every track. She did follow it up and put out another project after that with full-length songs, whole night. But that was very interesting to me, and I feel like she's doing amazing. I think she was doing okay maybe before that too, but I feel like that might have given her the next push. So it's really gonna be your way as you're doing what you're doing and creating and making music, and look at TikTok and look at how these things are working. TikTok made Lizzo's hit from 2017 a hit in 2019 because of TikTok. So he is awesome. Jay Sean had a song in 2008, Ride It. A DJ, Regard, in Kosovo, took that song, flipped it. It's a hit right now. So if you look that up, Regard, Ride It. Its music is amazing. There's so many different ways it could happen. That happened because of TikTok as well. So these platforms are giving you different opportunities to get your music heard, to get your music loved, to make it go viral, if that's what you're trying to achieve. So those are a couple examples that I've seen that I could share with you easily right here. And however you do it, I'm pulling for you. I'm a fan of seeing those creative approaches to this music industry. So think about that, man, and make that happen. I appreciate the questions. You can keep them coming here, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, at Chris Loos Media. I really appreciate your time. I also do a podcast weekly. If you'd like to subscribe it or just check it out, the link is below in the description. Have a great day.